Hey guys, what's up? Gonna make a video now about what I think is Smoke's top one cameo post Chaos Reigns. So I definitely think it's Sector, and I'm gonna talk about it a bit. I'm gonna reiterate some of what Smoke gets on base level, and then I'm gonna go over the improvements that this cameo got. So, what are the benefits of Sector? First of all, and I think this is big, and we'll talk about it later, is you get the most damaging throw combo in the entire game. That's a 26% throw, carries them almost corner to corner on stage because of how far it pushes them back before you do the forward 1-2. And it does even more damage in the corner. It can go up to 30, possibly. Let me see if I can do that. This is very hard to do, but because you get 4-3-2, I want to try to actually hit this optimal. I still wouldn't recommend doing this one because it's really tight. I'll just do this. See how much we can get. Yeah, so basically 28% in the corner. So what else do you get? Well, the other thing you get is this makes your stagger pressure with smoke cancels kind of crazy. Like something like this is real. That's a full combo there you get to do. So, like so. Right? So what this also means is that you are now officially turning your smokes string staggers into, they have to guess if you're going to do a shove combo, they have to guess if you're going to finish the string or not, in which case you can also still combo off it, right? Because like, let's look at an example of, like let's say you finish the string and I time it the same way, right? So I'm doing one rocket one, like this. So if you time that correctly, trying to remember. Yeah, I guess you just do this. Right, so they either have to guess a shove or they have to guess you finishing a string in which you potentially blow them up. And even if the back 4-3 rocks on block, you don't have to worry about that because you have a rocket to cover you. And you get to do this with a lot of different things. Probably the most important, though, is going to be the fact that if you do 4-3 staggers and they try to up block, this gives you the hardest punish on that situation. So I want you to look at this throw combo on an up block. I'm just going to do like the regular BMB to show you. That's a 33% throw. In my opinion, rather insane. And then let's say you spend let's say if you want to spend a bar on it, right? $35%. I think the bar is worth it, by the way. Maybe almost always worth it, and I'll go into that later. So the other thing is, of course, you get this flamethrower. This is like, in my opinion, this is one of the most impressive cameo pokes in the game. So, for a character that I really like playing Runaway with, like hit and run with, this is insane. It's plus 19. And from here, you get a guaranteed dash in forward 1-2 check. And let me see if I can show that, if I can execute this properly. Yep, see, they can't even move from all the way out here. So, really good poke for both getting getting momentum going and for defending yourself, right? It's really hard for people to do with backdash into this, especially because of how far that last hit goes. As you can see, I think it'll hit from like here. Yeah. And it's even more plus, right? So there's that. There's throw combos. The other thing is you get some of the most consistent high damage with this team. So, first of all, um, like 2-1-2 down back 2. I think any cameo that lets you combo off this sequence is really important. So you can do 4-1-2, 2-1-2, down back 2, homing missile into this. It's 45%. You're already coming off cooldown. That's the lowest damage. I don't know why that fucked up there. That was about 50% mirrorless, right? So damage is extremely high. You get combos from both down back 2, so it becomes an armored launcher, essentially. And EX down back 1 also becomes a full combo. And you get very big damage off of this, so I want to show this off. We can do math. 46% for that, for a move that anti-airs from like full screen. Right. Now you'll have to stand more like round start distance, but still, this is a character that a lot of people like to do jump back on a lot. So being able to terrify them with the possibility you're going to hit them for almost 50 for 1 bar off any jump is pretty terrifying. So now when I talk about the improvements they made, so one thing that's a big deal for this cameo is the fact that they it used to be if you wanted to do the double homing missile, you had to hit the button twice. You had to time it. And you could still do it that way. So you have to time it, or you used to have to time it with when sector comes out. So what used to happen with this is that you had to do very specific setups or combos because sometimes the second missile just would not come out. There was some kind of input overlap thing. So now they made it so that all you have to do is press the button and hold it. And this removes all those input problems. So like an example that I would always run into is I could not do this right here consistently into the homing missile. So now because all you have to do is press the button and hold it, you get to do this, and you get to go in invisible for free. That's huge. What else? So the other thing is that teleport punch is 2 frames faster. So this now makes mid-screen Scorpion Spear, Kenshi, overhead Demon Drop, especially if up blocked, you can block punish those things now. You can do the same thing with Quan Stam 4. You can now punish Quan Stam 4 anytime you block it with this. And a big thing about this is that you can now do a regular old jab hit confirm because you can now do 1-1 teleport punch. You used to have to do this, which was absurdly difficult to do. And now that's fixed. Right? So even if you wanted to do this and the second hit hits by itself, you can still confirm it like so, and you still get a combo. So this is really huge. You used to have to kind of, I'm just gonna like waste a rocket on seeing if they get hit by the rest of the string or not. Now you got more damage when you did this, but I don't know if it was worth it. Now you get an easy hit confirm. This does do less damage, like when you spin the bar, for example. but it's more reliable, right? It's like better for compact play, I guess you could say. So that's way better, especially being able to do this. This is like such a big deal, man. Um, Now you could also do something like this is gonna be really hard to do. Let's see. Yeah, I can't do it. To adjust our controller configuration, you might even be able to do forward 3 into 1-1 with the double missile out and get a combo that way. That'll do higher damage. But, I mean, I guess you can do this too. But, still, it's better to have this. This is more consistent. It's easier to do in the heat of the moment. So, that's a big improvement. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. But I think the consistency of the homing missile, the faster, slightly faster teleport punch, I think this now allows you to use this Kameo in a more complete way. So personally, I think this is Smoke's top 1 Kameo now. Although I have to admit, I kind of like having the matching, like, gold and purple aesthetic that you can get with this team, too. I admit, I'm kind of a sucker for that, but, yeah, I think this is the best team for Smoke in the game right now. I want to do a top 5 Kameo video post Chaos Reigns, but if you're wondering what I think is the number 1 choice, it's this Kameo for sure. So, catch you guys later. Comment, like, subscribe, all that. Let me know what you think, or if you've been experimenting or using this team. See you guys.